Hello. Well, somebody's got a new haircut. Somebody's got a freshly trimmed beard. To those of you in the know, that can only mean one thing. It's time for another episode of the Haircut Conspiracies. So, we started off on kind of a dark note today. It started off with the deep underground military bases. Before we get started, I need to throw out my disclaimer. The views I am about to express are not my own. They're ideas that are conveyed to me by the person that cuts my hair. I don't necessarily take any pleasure in the fact that the person that cuts my hair believes this stuff, because quite honestly, the person that cuts my hair is a beautiful human being. Really a nice, kind-hearted human being. And it doesn't bring me any pleasure that this person has fallen for this conspiracy stuff. But, you know, these beliefs are so outlandish that I find them entertaining. And so the beliefs, again, are not my own. And they're the beliefs of the person that cuts my hair. And I just share this information with you so that we can all get woke together. So, here we go. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and none of this should be taken seriously. So we started off kind of dark today, and the dark part was it started with the deep underground military bases. Now, for those of you playing along at home, the deep underground military bases, the acronyms would be DUMBs. That always kills me. It always kills me that a person would not know they're being trolled when they're told that there's an underground war going on in the DUMBs. But anyways, okay, moving right along. Unfortunately, in the DUMBs, I guess over in Europe, because most of the fighting in the United States in the DUMBs has been already done. So somewhere in Europe, wasn't clear on a location, a special forces entire unit perished. And this person knows this because the YouTube person that is followed has been contacted by several of their families, saying that they perished in this underground war. Anyways, moving right along. So yeah. So that started off kind of dark, but what I was really interested in, the real gold mine that I was digging for here, was what happened with March 4th. Now, for those of you that may or may not recall, we'll do a little refresh here. March 4th, President Trump was going to have the real inauguration, okay? Biden was going to get hauled off to prison or something, and probably executed, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, because he was the fake president. He was he was just waiting for Trump to. He was kind of a placeholder, if you will, while Trump was really working behind the scenes to take down the cabal, right? And the cabal is the Hollywood elite and the world elite and the pedophilia ring and these people that traffic children, and they also keep children in these underground bases, and they torture them for their adrenochrome, and they drink it, and that's how they manage to look beautiful and young. Obviously, yours truly has not been consuming any adrenochrome, so obviously I am not part of the Hollywood elite. Probably tell that by my garage as well. Anyways, so moving right along. So yeah, I was really interested in the March 4th and how this was going to play out. And this is a part of the mental gymnastics that I find most entertaining with conspiracy theorists. When what they believe doesn't come true, I'm always interested in, especially when they have a date behind something. It always fascinates me. What sort of mental gymnastics are you going to play to continue to believe what you want to believe? And in this case, I found out today. We thought that it was going to, we knew that it was going to happen in March, that Trump was going to have the real inauguration. Didn't say what March. Could be March of next year, could be March of the next year, right? The reason is, I'm told, is that only 1/3 of the military is woke. I'm sorry. I find this stuff really entertaining. So the other 2/3 of the military, apparently, it's going to take a while to get them woke. And once they're woke and they're all on board, then Trump in March apparently will be inaugurated and again become the 19th president of the United States. And the White House is again being relocated to Texas. One of the fascinating things that I heard was how you know that that Biden's a part of the corporation of America and Trump was a part of the republic was apparently when Biden gives speeches, there's gold fringe around the flags. Yeah, I don't know where to go with that. I just don't know where to go. So apparently the gold fringe around the flags means that it's a corporation and not a republic. Trump the big hero, Biden the big bad guy. And once this happens, right, once this whenever this march comes up, right, the next 10, 20 years, who knows, Biden might have passed away by then. God hope that's not the case. I hope Biden has a long and fruitful life for his own sake. I don't have any ill will towards the man. But anyways, once that happens, Trump is going to take out the media. He's going to revoke all their licenses for a period of 10 days, and they're going to close down the country again. It's going to be under the guise of COVID, right? And under the guise of COVID, they're going to close down the country. 10 days, they're going to revoke all of the licenses from all of the media companies. And what they're going to make them play is the videos of the trials of the pedophiles and the Hollywood elites. And those videos are going to play solid for 10 days. So we can see all the people being convicted in the cabal. Yeah. Another interesting thing, the person who cuts my hair said that they had COVID, but they didn't get it from a person. I was just waiting with bated breath to hear how they got it, right? And I was just running through the list in my head, like an animal, what, But apparently it was the chemtrails. The chemtrails, they've been using the chemtrails to release COVID. News to me. Watch out for the chemtrails, boys and girls. They're gonna get you with the wrong. Anyways, yeah, I found that rather entertaining. Let's see. A lot of the YouTubers had got together in Las Vegas. The YouTubers that this person follows, and apparently the guy who shot The Passion of the Christ is one of these YouTubers. Made a movie called The Sound of Freedom, and 107 got them all together. Now, for those of you who might be new, 107 is actually John F. Kennedy Jr., the guy that we all thought passed away in a plane crash, God rest his soul, some years back, many years ago. Apparently he's going to be Trump's VP, and he is referred to as 107. So 107 gathered all these guys, these conspiracy guys together. They all flew out to Vegas and they watched this movie together, The Sound of Freedom. And so, yeah, I'm not sure what came of that, but yeah, the guy that shot The Passion of the Christ, who I guess played Christ in the movie, not shot the movie, because that was Mel Gibson, right? I don't know what his official title was in that movie, but yeah, so that was another interesting thing. Yeah, this person doesn't believe in any vaccines, any cough medicine, anything, but because it was told to me when I got in there and I had a mask on that was like, the carbon monoxide in your lungs is going to kill you if you keep that mask on. Interesting theory. Interesting theory. But anyways, let's wrap this up. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you and your families are all staying safe. And just want to say that I love you all. And hey, I hope this episode helped you to be a little more woke. And just want to say, have a good weekend, brothers and sisters.